Hey everyone, as always, let's jump right into today's problem. Today we are looking at problem 1855, maximum distance between a pair of values. If you get confused at any point during this explanation, drop a comment below and I will try my best to answer it for you. Here is the problem description from the site, but it's a little bit wordy, so let me explain it more simply. We are given two lists of numbers. Let's just call them nums1 and nums2. The key detail here is that both of these lists are sorted in non-increasing order, meaning the numbers get smaller as you go from left to right. You need to pick an index from the first list, let's call it I, and an index from the second list, let's call it j. The first rule for a pair to be valid is that our starting index I must be less than or equal to our ending index j. The second rule is that the number in the first list at position I cannot be bigger than the number in the second list at position j. If a pair follows both of those rules, it is a valid pair, and our overall goal is to find the largest possible gap between j and I. Now you could test every single combination, but with big lists, that brute force approach will take way too long. Since the arrays are already sorted perfectly for us, this is a textbook scenario for a two-pointer approach. We will start both of our pointers, I and j, at the very beginning of their respective lists at index 0. If the pair we are currently pointing at is valid, we record the distance, and then we move j to the right to see if we can stretch out an even bigger distance. On the other hand, if the pair is invalid, meaning the number in the first list is too big, we move I to the right to look for a smaller number. Just a quick heads up, we'll walk through the solution using Python, but I'll show the full code for Java, C++, and JavaScript towards the end of the video. Here is the full code for this two-pointer approach. Let's trace it to see exactly how it works. If you want to test this code out yourself without retyping it, you can go to the leetcodeunlocked.com/link in the description to copy it. Now back to the trace. Let's run a simple example through this logic, step by step, to visualize it. We start both pointers at 0, 2 is less than or equal to 10, so this is a valid pair. Our maximum distance so far is 0. Because it was valid, we move j one spot to the right to look for a bigger gap. Now j is at 1. 2 is still less than or equal to 10, so it is valid again. We calculate the new distance, which is 1 minus 0. We update our max distance to 1, and move j right again. Now j is at 2. 2 is definitely not less than or equal to 1. This pair is invalid. Because it's invalid, we need a smaller number from the first list, so we move I one spot to the right. At index 1 the number is still 2, which is still not less than 1. We move I right again. We do it one more time, still invalid. I moves to 3, which is past the end of the list, so our loop finishes. Our final answer is 1. What if the lists are arranged in a way where there are absolutely no valid pairs at all? Because we start our result variable at 0, if we never find a single valid pair inside the loop, the function will correctly return 0. What if one list is way longer than the other list? Our while loop checks the boundaries of both lists simultaneously. As soon as either pointer reaches the end of its list, the loop safely stops. For performance, the time complexity is order n plus m. This is because both pointers only ever move forward, they never step backwards. Space complexity is order 1. We only use a few tiny variables to track our index positions and the result, so it requires almost no extra memory. Alright, that covers the Python solution. As promised, here are the full solutions for Java, C++, and JavaScript. You can grab these from the site link in the description. Here is the full solution in Java. Next up, here is the C++ version. And finally, here is the solution in JavaScript. Before we finish up, let's look at the key takeaways from this problem. Whenever a problem gives you multiple arrays that are already sorted, your first instinct should always be to try a two-pointer approach. By only moving our pointers forward, based on whether the current numbers are valid or not, we avoid unnecessary checks and keep our solution lightning fast. I want to quickly mention that you can probably tell this channel is narrated by AI. I've also been changing the format of the videos a bit lately to make the logic easier to see. Please let me know in the comments below on the video if you like this new visual style, or if you have any questions about the logic we covered today. I have another channel called Leetcode Unlocked, where I am on a mission to eventually post a solution for literally every single Leetcode problem on the platform. If you want to help support that goal, you can drop a donation at buymeaboba.com/leetcodedaily. Also, please make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.